Like a lot of these wins, even if they're really early on in the bracket, they're still notable wins.
Yeah, but anyway, Bulbasaur from Kame House. By the way, in case you guys were wondering, tearing it up in losers bracket right now. They got the bye versus Felix, who DQ'd out of the tournament, and they also beat Hitoikun, that DDD we saw earlier, and now they are waiting to play against Dreamy, who fell to Skarm 2-1 a little bit earlier in bracket. But it is going to be Senator rocking the Pac-Man versus the Pyra Mythra.
Yes, this is quite the interesting pick here, as we don't really get too many Pac-Mans on stream, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember when was the last time I saw a Pac-Man on stream, so this will be interesting to watch.
Well, we
haven't seen Ray Grievous in a little while.
I was going to say, we got a couple here in Tri-State. Most notably is Sinji, if I'm not mistaken. And, that dude's pretty good. So I know a thing or two about this character. They're stupid good. They have really good buttons up close and personal. Regardless of what the community might lead you to believe, as they are also really good at zoning. The thing about Pyra Mythra is Mythra is really good at zone breaking and being able to bypass a lot of the shenanigans zoners throughout, and Pyra is really good at being destructive and netting early stocks. And Pac-Man, not the smallest camper in the tent.
Yeah, especially when, like you mentioned, we do have characters like that Mythra that Senator can switch to at a moment's notice in order to just bob and weave their way in there and get that percentage up, and then close it out with some strong Pyra options. I mean, like, look at this. We're already seeing down air, which was just shy of closing it out, followed by Prominence Revolt. Not quite going to make its mark yet, but we do still have Nair, just shy of taking the stock off the top here. So there's a lot of options available. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that Psybe has super armor. That's right.
Yeah, Psybe does have super armor, but it is not going to do very much in the grand scheme of things, as Arconi is going to be taking that first stock with a nice little up tilt. Or no, up air, excuse me.
Yeah, you got that right the second time there. But now we do have Chaos, who isn't all that far away from closing out this first stock here. But how they're going to go about doing that needs to be done with a little bit of tact here, because it's not looking like Arconi is going to be losing this first stock very easily here. Playing very safely, but still keeping up pressure needed to maintain the lead.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of goofy that they're using Pyra at this stage of their stock. I mean, Senator has had very low percent, starting to get to that mid-range on their second stock, but we haven't seen the Mythra be doing anything to stock right now, and normally Mythra is the advisable choice here.
Yeah, normally that is the case. Unfortunately, no up B coming out in order to recover back onto the stage, so we got ourselves a last stock situation here for Senator, while Arconi is still in the lead, despite not being at 3 stocks anymore. See, I stopped myself. I was like, could be gone any moment.
Yeah, oh, and the key. Whoa!
Yo,
he dropped it, and the Hydra pushed it right back into his loving arms, and he was able to catch it and then throw it back out again. That was an interesting interaction that I've never seen before, but I am so glad I did.
That was a
I knew Hydra
right
pushed projectiles, but sheesh, I didn't expect that one.
Yeah, that came a little bit out of the blue as well. Oh, and an excellent
nice
parry in the last hit. I always screw that up. I'm going to have to keep that in mind, because it didn't even look like that. There was a hit at that last second. I'm surprised he got a parry in there.
Amazing at hitting these parries.
Yeah, very impressive parries coming out here from Senator. But will he be making an impressive comeback? It seems to be shaping up a little bit. As we're getting the percentages up here, we're getting a couple of good options in, but Arconi is still being able to retort with some good options on his own end here.
Yeah, and look, the Pyra is here now, and yeah, that's the stock. That uppy with the hitbox of Power Geyser is maybe not quite the knockback, but very destructive nonetheless. It's going to be taking game 1, and we did see a predominantly Pyra type of match there, and Pyra tends to struggle with zoners a little bit, so honestly, if you are named Senator, you got to be wondering what you need to do to come out on top of this.
Yeah, you got to go about this very cautiously. And, I didn't expect a counterpick, to be honest. So assuming that he's going to be keeping the same matchup here as we're seeing, a change in stage seems to be one thing that he might be thinking on here. But in terms of like counterpicking, not much else that's really available to him. But there's still a lot of playstyle changes that could be made here. For instance, we could be seeing a little bit more zoning coming out. Oh, okay.
Ooh, he didn't have a jump.
Yeah, no additional jump there.
That completes the 0 to death. He didn't want to drop the fruit, but I guess he didn't realize he didn't have that jump. A little too late. And that's something you don't want to be dropping these stocks against Arconi, because Arconi is like a shark whenever he has a lead.
Yep,
Smells that
right.
blood in the water and is able to just track you down and keep on swinging.
Yeah, whether he fights for it and earns it, or he just so happens to stumble upon it, he will take a lead and likely take it all the way, unless you really have something you want to say otherwise.
And that's only 20% onto Arconi, with Senator already being at the latter end of their second stock.
Okay, there we go.
Nice Z-drop apple. Okay, into the... Oh, unfortunate. The Hydrant was not the savior today. Yeah, but a nice little almost combo coming out from Senator there. Has a jump that time.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a start there, but oof, he still has a lot of ground to make up for, and Arconi is making that even more difficult to pull off here. As we get an excellent combo, offstage leading all the way up to 68%, going on to 81, and that super armor is gonna save him because dang, that looked like it was a 2-frame to me.
Yeah, no spike too. And also a bad punish on that up B, but unfortunately the 3-stock is complete after that forward air. Arconi taking this winner's quarterfinal set 2-0.